Alrighty, well, welcome aboard. We're going to be doing a short little fun flight over here. We're going to go from Frankfurt, Germany to Zurich, Switzerland in the Zibo 737 here, just for fun. So let's jump into the plane here, get her set up. Hopefully my sound isn't too loud. Yeah, wait a minute. We gotta load my plugins again over here. Louis scripts, okay. Yeah, hit cancel there. Not gonna save it right at the moment. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get fired up. Get ready to go. Alright, we got all our power on here. Standby power on. I'm just adjusting my volume in my headset here. Alright, let's see. We go to our, get our nav lights on. Oh, what else we gotta do? APU, let's get that started. Emergency lights on. We'll get our cabin utilities and seats on. Turn our lights up a little bit. And seatbelt signs, we'll put everything to auto here. We'll go on the seatbelts actually. Get our IRSs aligned.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Alrighty, so being that this is just a fun flight, we're just going to go direct and probably just do a visual approach into Zurich. We'll see what the weather's like. It is real world weather right now that I'm loading into X-Plane, but we may change that depending on how it goes. Let's see, so we are at Frankfurt, EDDF. Let's put that in, don't know the gate. Let's grab our GPS position. Throw that into here to get our IRS aligned. We'll wait for that pop up. While we're doing that, we'll get our trim tab set. Right around 5. Alrighty. And, okay. Route. Really? Route. Okay, we're going to, let's see, what is it? LSZH. If I remember correctly. Looks good. Performance, we're just going to take the defaults here. We got plenty of fuel. Reserves, oh my. We're going to have tons of reserve fuel. Not going to change it right now. Not going to bother with the cost index, we'll use just 80. And we'll go up to 20,000. So just a short hop. Not going to derate anything. 5 flaps. Set our CG 511, that's good. We'll set our V speeds here 138. And approach departure. Let's take a look at our legs here. Actually, we'll do a departure out of here just to set it up. Runway. Let's see. What runway we're going to take off of? Let's take a look at our winds really quick. We'll see what we got for winds. That'll give us our runway, data output, winds, weather. Here we go. Wind speed, of course it's not done. We'll just leave that up there. Alright, so winds are out of the south. So let's take runway 18. I'm not gonna take any departure. Let's just hit execute there. Arrival. Runway, what do we got? 141628. I think we're gonna do 28, and we'll just pick an ILS 28. We won't pick any arrivals or anything. Like I said, just a straight shot that we're gonna be doing. Let's see what we got for legs here. Pretty much straight shot. Execute. Let's go up here. Let's take a look at the plan. See if that works. All right, we take off. We go there. We go there. We land. Looking good. That's about it. And all the rest of this is the hold and whatnot. So this is going to be kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes. All right. Plan looks good. Zoom out here. Let's put some airports on there. We'll go to 40. All right, FMC. I think, did I put my altitude in there? I don't even remember. No. A lot of stuff on here. Climb, cruise, legs. Where am I here? Yeah, I'm just putzing all around here. Well, you know, we're going to be climbing, and we'll see how that goes. Whatever. Since we're just doing a sort of ad hoc flight here, we'll leave that as is. But we will come up here. We're going to change our altitude up to 20,000. Come on. All right, 20,000. Speed, we'll set that for, well, actually, you know what, we're going to set it for 250. There we go. Put our flight director on auto throttle armed, and let's go ahead and come back up here. APU's fired up. Let's get on the APU generator. APU bleed on. And we'll put our anti-collision light on for the moment. So while we're right here, let's put this cabin pressurization on. I'm not even going to bother with that landing. This is just fun flight, like I said. Alright. What else do we gotta do here? Alright, we'll start getting everything set up here. Fuel pumps on, yaw dampeners on at the top there. It won't bother with any of that. Okay. Everything's set here. We'll put our window heat on. Pitot heat on. Get our hydraulic electrical systems on. That's set. Alright, I think we're ready to start. Let's do our pushback. Let's, you know, I should have actually taken a look at exactly where we're at. What runway? 18. We're taking off runway 18, huh? Okay. Let's see where 18 is. Alright, what is this? There's 25 center. Yeah, we might just take off 25 center and disregard the 18 since that one seems to be the closest to us. 2518. Yeah, let's just do that. What the heck? We'll get a crosswind here. We'll see how that does. We'll do departure right out of there. Alright, now let's set this up. So, we're over here. We're going to taxi out that direction generally, so we'll just have them push us back right there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call them.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, while he's driving up, We won't wait for him. We're going to go ahead and get our engine started. So let's get our packs off. Get this flight on the road. And I'll turn the sound down here because it looks like the sound is getting pretty loud once we get started up. Come on. Alright, let me go ahead and turn some of that volume down just a little bit. It looks like it's pretty loud. There we go. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, we got engine power. Let's go to engine power here.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Okay, parking brake set. Get our packs on, get our bleeds on the engines, get our APU off. Alright, everything up here looks good for right now. Let's take a look outside and make sure he's hooking us up. Yes, he is. And let's see, while we're over here, we'll take a look where we're going to taxi out over here. Alrighty. And turn our transponder on. Wait for this guy to hook us up.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Yeah, looks like the my OBS streamer there died for a minute. Looks like it connected back up. Alright, looks like OBS is streaming up again, so we didn't miss too much. Man, this pushback is taking quite a bit longer than I thought it would. He's taking his time with us. Alright,
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Alright, parking brake set. I think we're ready to get on the road here.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I am going to take a look, just maybe we'll take the proper runway here. Let's see where we're at. 18. 18. Where's 18? I think it's all the way down there. Yeah, we're going to take 25 center here. Got a limo coming by us. Alright, we're disconnected. Let's get on the road here. We'll get our flaps set. Auto brake, RTO. He's about ready to pull out. Double check where we're heading here.
Now it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed and signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Okay, brake off. Let's go landing light on. Let's get out of here. Not even gonna wait for him. Going to be a fast taxi to the runway, and we're not even going to go all the way to the end of the runway. We're actually going to do departure right off of the taxiway prior to the end. A lot of scenery here, so taking a frame hit. It'll smooth out once we actually get in the air. Yeah, we're going to take off right over here. Alright, so we got 3,258 meters. Plenty of room.
Approaching 2-5 center.
Alright, landing lights on. Alright, and we're good for immediate departure. A little bit of a crosswind. Rotating. Gear coming up. It's a little bumpy here.
400.
And let's go ahead and start our turn southward.
1,000.
Flaps coming up one notch. Alright, there's 180. Flaps all the way up. Get trimmed up here. I am flying it manually, so. Get our gear handle to off. Alright, let's see if we can capture our course here. Alright, so we should be on our way to Zurich, Switzerland. We're gonna get there pretty quick, so should be a short flight here. We're gonna overspeed, or we're gonna go a little bit faster than what we got programmed in the FMC. Nice sunset view there. Alright, let's get back in the cockpit here and make sure we're getting up to our altitude. Let's take a look at the FMC here. Yeah, we're climbing up to 20,000, so we'll see how that does since we didn't put anything in route-wise. Might have to do that manually. Getting a lot of issues there with my stream on YouTube, so seems to be reconnecting though. Alrighty, gonna take a look here at our cruise speed. What do we got? 273. Yeah, we're gonna go a little faster than that. We're gonna go 320. That'll get us into Zurich pretty quick. Alright, so the frames seem to have improved here. And we're already almost up to our top of climb, and we're about 80 miles from top of descent. Like I said, it's going to be a quick flight. And just to clean things up over here, I'm going to get rid of all of our missed approach holding stuff after the runway. And let's see what we're deleting that. And we're going to delete that. I think we got one more back behind. Oh, we got a couple more behind it. Alright, let's delete that. Delete that.
1,000 to go.
Alrighty. Get rid of these discontinuities after deleting all that. There we go. Looks like we're just about up to our cruise altitude. Look at that. Perfect. Simple little straight shot into Zurich. Anyway, we're making good time here. 464 knots on the ground speed. Hopefully we don't crash into any mountains there. I've flown into Zurich once or twice, but always in bad weather, so not completely familiar with the area. Hopefully I don't kill us all. It's a little loud out there, I think. Alright, well, we're coming up to our top of descent here in about, I'm going to guess 50 miles or so. So let's go ahead and set that up. We're going to be going down to 5,000. Alright. I'm going to take a quick water break here and I will be right back on. Alright, I'm back in the cockpit. So I do have ILS. That's what we selected, runway 28. But we'll see what the weather's like. Maybe we'll just do a visual approach into 28. About 80 miles out of the airport, roughly. Right now. Yeah, just setting our altimeter setting there to what I'm seeing currently right now. We'll adjust that when we get closer. And I don't think I have the approach. I think that's the ILS into 28 at Zurich. I just don't feel like looking it up at the moment. Like I said, we're probably going to do a visual approach anyway. I think our winds are shifting around a little bit. We got kind of a, what is that, 73 knots. It's pretty good. Picking up at least like almost, what, 23 knots tailwind. Alright, coming up to about just over 20 miles to top of descent. That's roughly about 70 or so miles out of Zurich. Let's take a look at our progress here, see how long we got to go. What is it? 15:57. About 15 minutes we should be heading for the runway. As our weather updates there. Yeah, it's one things I kind of don't like about X-Plane. Hopefully they fix it in another patch. Is the visibility of the runways, even through the clouds like this. Even though this is kind of thin, you're not gonna see that. Alright, looks like the sun is going down. Should be a nice evening approach into Zurich. Just about to top a descent right now. Let's see, what waypoint are we going to over here? CF28. I know that basically east of Zurich, you get the mountains and stuff, so should be kind of interesting here. Hopefully it stays visual for us. Alright, looks like we hit our decel point and coming up to top of descent. Alright, we started our descent into Zurich. Hopefully should be on the ground within at least like the next 15 minutes or so. I'm going to let our speed kind of stay up. I'm not going to use spoilers. Save some time. get some lights on. And just about at 40 miles out. And it looks like we're good on our altitude. Let our speed bleed off all by itself without any spoilers. FMC might have a little drag required here, yeah, but like I said, saving time. Anyway, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the like button. I'm trying to do some X-Plane videos. This is just a quick fun flight I was doing before I hit the sack, so not really following procedures here or doing an entire route, but if you take a look at some of the other videos I have, you know, we do the entire SID, stars, routing all over the place. Just started to do some Euro flying here, that's why I'm kind of testing this out. Doing a quick flight here from Frankfurt to Switzerland. Take a look around over here as the sun sets. This is all default scenery down below. I haven't done any ortho other than right around Frankfurt, which obviously real world weather here. We got clouds, so didn't see too much of it. So hopefully the weather is pretty good at Zurich, not too windy like it was the other day when I flew in here. And I had moderate, occasional, severe turbulence coming into this runway here the other day. Hopefully we don't see any of that this time around. Should start coming into the clouds here pretty soon. We'll see what the visibility is like down below. I'm I guess we got another like 10 minutes or so before we're on the ground. Should get our final approach course coming on the display unit there at 20 miles. Keep the wing view here until we dip into the clouds. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look inside here, see where we're at. About what, 15 miles from our turn. Alright, gotta pay attention here. What are we about? Yeah, still about 14 miles from our turn, and our weather is resetting, updating. Yeah, looks like I'm getting to some buffering on the YouTube side. That's been happening to quite a few people today. Wonder why. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and lower our altitude down to... Come on. You can view it here. Let's go down to, I think it's 1700. Alright, 10 miles from the final turn there. Hopefully we don't run into any mountains. Oh great, raining in Zurich. Yeah, looks like it's going to be another bumpy ride into Zurich here. You're getting a lot of fluctuations on the airspeed there. Yeah, we're gonna start slowing ourselves down here. Get some flaps up, spoilers are up. We're probably gonna end up flying this manually because it's a pretty rough ride here. Yeah, our airspeed is fluctuating like crazy here. Though at least it's not a bumpy ride. So far. Alright, let's get ready for the approach here. Braking, set to 2. We're getting our flaps down. Landing lights on. Let's see if we can make this approach without killing ourselves.
Flight attendants, bird for landing, please.
Yeah, looks like picking up our ILS frequency now. We're at 12 miles out. Gonna go ahead and hit the approach button. We'll go to 10 on the flaps. About what, 11.7 out. should be pretty interesting here. Once again. Okay, looks like we're about to capture our glide path and localizer. The temperature is 1 degree. I'm going to go ahead and do some anti-icing just in case on the engine. Let's take a look at our winds here. They are out of the west, 20 knots. Alright, popping out of the clouds, got the airport in sight. Let's go to 15 on the flaps. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be another bumpy ride into Zurich again. Airspeed's fluctuating a little bit here, so we'll hold it at, let's go down to 148. That'll give us a couple extra knots there for the fluctuations. It should be interesting. Tighten your seatbelts there. Coming up to 6.5 miles out. So hopefully it gets a little bit smoother as we get over this little ridge line here. These little hills off to the east of the runway that we're coming out over. Well, this isn't as bad as it was the other day. I had severe turbulence. This is moderate. Alright, we're at 5.5. Let's go gear down. Go to 30 on the flaps. Looks like we're starting to smooth out a little bit. Let's go ahead and slow ourselves down. 138. Haven't seen any big fluctuations in the airspeed. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps at 30, auto braking 2, speed brake armed. Got the airport in sight. Now we're at 1,000 feet AGL, ready to land. Still a little bumpy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the throttle myself. 500, we're looking good.
Approaching 500. 400.
Trying to get ourselves slowed down here a little bit. Okay, my airplane.
300.
200, clear to land.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Throttle idle. Thrust reversers engaged. Alright, manual braking. Spoilers down. Alright, let's get cleaned up over here. Flaps up. Landing light on. Let's put our taxi light on.
Make sure you have all your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices. Thank you for flying with us today. We hope you had a pleasant.
Alright everybody, welcome to Zurich. This is an interesting approach. Not as bad as it was before, the other day. Hey, look at that. Southwest Airlines flies to Zurich. Go figure. Alright guys, it's getting late over here. I'm just gonna stop right here, and then we'll do a quick replay out the wing view there. Watch that approach, and then call it a night. Alright, let's take a look here. Not too far out. A little bit more. There we go. Alright, let's take a look out this. Yeah, this is a nice view. Alright. And like I said, thanks again for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell button. All that stuff. You know what to do. If you want to watch more X-Plane videos like this. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, guys.